right, welcome everyone. Welcome to the interwebs. We are back for a one shot tonight. Last message I saw in the room of this was Michael saying, I'm excited. So let's see what happens with all this excitement. We're going to do a one shot here. Welcome to the new year. Welcome to back to live broadcasting, or welcome to if you just kept doing it the whole time. But let's get this on the road. I'm going to give this over to you, Michael. All yours, sir.
Okay. Hello and welcome to the Dark Forest, the epic woodland fantasy that takes you on a wild journey of animal adventure, one clearing at a time. This is episode number, I don't know, because it's a one-shot. It's separate from the other ones. So it's not part of our grand finale arc, which is going to be coming back next week and then concluding the week after that. But we're taking root in a whole new direction. Instead of like the medieval animals that Root always has, we're not doing that. This is like, these are modern animals, or at least animals in the 1990s. So it's time for a 1990s animal crime epic inspired by, things like The Long Good Friday, Eastern Promises, The Sopranos, all your favorites. Let's go ahead and meet the characters who will be playing these organized criminal critters. So please tell me who you are, who you're playing, and then afterwards we'll go around and do some connections about how these animals know each other. Well, let's start with Marvin.
There we go, unmute myself. So, hi, I'm Marvin, and today I'm going to be playing Deacon Nux of the Pirate Playbook. From what I understand, he's the son of... I got the faction list up here.
Right, the Katzenberg mob.
Mm-hmm. We'll probably get into it later on, but he's the cousin of Cat's character coming up, Stevie Nux. And from what I can say, he's a race car driver. Deacon is mostly not into the whole crime thing. He'll do jobs here and there for his family, but he's mostly into the racing scene. Wants to go professional eventually. He's also got this new tricked out car that he wants to put on for a spin for the rest of the family. Hey, not just for running jobs and stuff, but just, showing it off around town. Get the word out. Hey, there's a new guy in town. And he's going to go big in the racing scene. So long as people don't figure out where he got the car.
Ooh, all right. We'll have to see what happens with that. We should say these characters here are all part of the Katzenberg mob, the gang that has ruled the city of Katzenberg, a city in the Dark Forest, for quite some time. And Deacon is the son of Nadia Nux, who is the current ruler. Also joining us and playing Deacon's cousin, Stevie, is Kat.
Hi, I'm Kat. I'm playing Stephanie Stevie Nux, who has recently returned from Vinesley University in the Westlands, where she got her MBA. Not on the happiest circumstances, because the reason that she came back is her parents were killed in a car bombing. And now she has reluctantly rejoined the family business and inherited her father's gold-plated submachine gun. She's here to avenge her parents, maybe run the business a little, and I don't know, get out of it without becoming somebody's fur cap. See how it goes.
We will see how it goes. And then also joining us, there are some special guests, but they're becoming, recurring time. They're becoming Time to Tabletop regulars. We can just drop the guest part. They're here to stay. I hope they are. It is no, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. It is my sister and my brother-in-law. So let's start with Alex. Please tell me who you are and who you're playing.
Hello, I'm Alex, and today I'll be playing Fedor Belinsky, a ex-PMC of the Winter Block. you know, he's had a varied past. He's definitely committed some war crimes in the past, and generally not the nicest dude. But you know, it's after the winter, or what was it?
The thaw?
The winter block. Yeah, the
Mhm.
thaw. The jobs ran dry, so he naturally pivoted into a life of crime and joined the Nux crime family, and is now sort of an enforcer. He runs the shakedowns. He, you know, just looks big and intimidating, I'd say.
Two very good things to be when you're in the business of organized crime. So very excited to see that. Also joining us is my own sister because hey, you know, there's nothing more important than family. As well, I mean, as they say in you know your crime movies. But it is my own sister, Jenny.
Hello. I will be playing Red Heron. Let's see if I can keep accents for whole game. Maybe it will work. Maybe no. I am a heron. How you say bird, and originally part of a very wealthy Winterblock family. I was an heir. My family lost all of their money to a Katzenberg mob. They said, "Here, have a son. He's part of your family now." And so I was taken under the wing. Hypothetical. I have wings. They did not. Of Stephanie's mother. But they did not really care for me, and so they put me in prison all the time. Constantly, I have been in prison. I just got out. I was, you know, they would leave my feathers at crime scenes so I could, you know, the detectives would say, "Oh, what's this? Oh, it's the red heron." Anyway, I am fresh out of prison, and I'm very excited to rejoin society. And I'll be playing the Ranger playbook.
Super cool. We will see. We will see how that. If you can keep that out of prison, little spree up. Let's go ahead. I'll do a real quick intro, and then we'll talk about the relationships of these characters. So here's a quick intro of this episode: Modern Animals. Time passes. War rages, empires fall, cities burn, but the dark forest endures. Now, centuries after beasts settled their arguments with swords and bows and arrows, a new era has come to the dark forest. The Winter Block, a massive authoritarian superstate that ruled the dark forest for decades, has collapsed in an event known as the Thaw. Everyone was waiting for Western values to come sweeping in, turning the ex-Winter Block states into beacons of liberty and enlightenment. That wasn't exactly what happened. In Katzenberg, grandest city of the Dark Forest, the Katzenberg mob under the Raccoon Nux family stays in power. Oscar and Elena Nux fought a bloody battle against the Winter Mafia, negotiating a hard-won peace before both perished in a car bombing. The culprit was never found. Now Oscar's younger sister, Nadia Nux, rules the town, and she's calling in all her relatives and allies for the biggest deal Katzenberg has ever seen, a chance for their mob to go legitimate. All right, so we will see if this Nux crime family can go completely legitimate or as legitimate as such things are. But let's go ahead and talk about the relationships between the characters. So Jenny, maybe we'll start with you because you were the last one to introduce yourself. So each character en route has these two relationships, and you're using the Ranger, which I have right here. So you have Watcher and Protector. So who do you think tricked, conned, or deceived you?
I think Fedior. The
Oh,
dark
man.
family deceived me.
The muscle conned you? Okay, I like
Fedor, yeah.
Fedor.
it. Okay.
Maybe you did a crime and then I went to prison for it.
Oh, probably, yeah.
That does seem to be how things work. Awesome. And who was your protector? You did something that would have gotten you the enmity of a woodland faction if somebody hadn't covered for you.
I want to say Stevie, since I was, um, perhaps not necessarily close with her mom, but, uh, I had a relationship there.
Maybe you were on babysitting duty a few times.
Yeah.
That's cool. And Stevie stood up for you.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. So Stevie is your protector. Okay.
Oh, I'm her protector. She's not my protector.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You stuck up for her in some way. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you were like, hey, mom, stop sending Red to prison so much.
I mean, it's kind of messed up. Yeah.
And I was like, thank you. So nice. But then I did go to prison.
And you went to, I didn't have a lot of pull.
I've just been in and out like a revolving door.
Recidivism.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that covers Red's relationships. Fedor, you're using the Raider playbook, I think.
Yes.
So you have Protector, which is someone you are protecting, and then Watcher.
I would say probably I'm also protecting Stevie.
Okay.
Because I work for the family. I'm not the big important guy in the family, but I watch out for you, so I will take the bullet if I need to. And then I have a watcher, someone who bested me in combat when I got out of hand. Can I fudge this a little bit and say that the combat was a race?
Oh yeah, I mean the combat of wheels for sure.
Yeah. Deacon, I think, definitely bested me in a race before, and I now have a newfound respect for Deacon.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead to talk about Stevie's characters. Stevie using the Prince playbook.
Yeah. So I've got Pierre, where somebody used to work with one of my parents and invited me to join the band, it says, when I came of age. How did I impress them with my talents? So I think, I'm going to go with Red there, who saw how stand up Stevie was for, people that Stevie doesn't even know that terribly well.
Oh, I love it. Then, invited, take a more bigger role in the family business.
Yeah. Which means if I share information with you after reading a tense situation, we both get +1 for acting on the answers. And family, since there is literally a family member here, I'm going to put down Deacon.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah, it says, was mentored by one of my parents. What vagabond skill did they learn from my parents that I've always struggled to master, which is driving? I'm not a good driver.
You'll get the hang of it.
I won't though. That's the thing. I've got astigmatisms, I got night blindness. No.
That makes sense. But one of the most important things to learn about driving, no one knows how to drive at all.
Well, then I'm an expert.
Amazing. Yeah, I bet maybe, Olena was a real devil behind the wheel, so.
Yeah, that was Mom. And I guess when I help you fulfill your nature, we both clear exhaustion. Which this is my second character that's had that with one of your characters.
Yeah, interesting.
What's your nature?
Let's see. Nature. What did I put down? Well, I don't really know which would work better. We got Rogue. Clear your exhaustion track when you attempt to double cross, triple cross, or betray a powerful or dangerous NPC. But why would we betray the family, really? So, Merchant. Clear your exhaustion track when you carry valuable goods or treasure past danger, difficulty, or blockade.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
That's what the car is for.
I suppose I do think Rogue, because this is a game kind of more about scheming and power plays,
Mhm.
I think Rogue might actually might come into play more than Merchant.
Really?
So you can go with Merchant if you want to, but I just think Rogue is the one that might pop up more.
I guess it could work.
I think he was just vibing on the idea of being a smuggler.
I mean, being a smuggler is cool. There might be opportunities for that as well.
I'll go with Merchant.
Okay, that's cool. All right. And now you have let's do Deacon's connections. So the first one is partner.
Right, and I already know who to pick. Ties into that practice rate. Well, that race we had, Fedor. Because we did that after we stole the car.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Just wanted to put it through his paces, you know?
I think I scared I intimidated the occupant out of the driver's seat, and you hopped in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
And it's from
All
a
right.
faction, so we can also say that person we stole the car from, we didn't know at the time, but they were from the Winter Mafia.
Who needs
Wow.
them?
Love to steal a car from the most brutal, powerful gang in the region.
Old Claw Commandos are not they're child's play. They're not like true PMCs.
Oh man, the Cold Claw Commandos. Wow.
I mean, Deez isn't known for thinking everything through.
I mean, I saw the car, and it's like, oh man, I can really win the races through that. They won't miss it too much. Yeah, it turned out they missed it a lot.
Oh boy. All right. Oh, your next one is family. Which,
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah, literally family member, so it's got to be Stevie. But mine's a little different, I think.
yeah.
Is it still the help fulfill the nature thing for the...
It's when you help them, you can mark 2 exhaustion to give a +2 instead of 1 for 1.
Gotcha. What's the rest of it say, though?
It says, Stevie had a good relationship with my former captain. How have they supported me in taking on the role as my own?
I mean, the person that taught you to drive was my mom.
Yeah. So there you go.
Makes sense. Oh, one of the an actual animal is appearing on the stream. Amazing.
Oh, hello.
We have this beautiful cat. This is Aowen, am I right? Yeah, who is joining us. Very cool. All right, I'll go ahead and read the introduction to the first scene, and then Fedor?
I will say I forgot to mention I'm a Wolverine. If I don't think I got everyone else's animals as well.
Right, yeah.
Oh,
We got,
raccoon.
Raccoon.
2 raccoons, Wolverine,
Oh,
and a heron.
makes sense. Excellent.
All right. So it's time for a party in Katzenberg. Under the vast glass ceiling of the newly built Shoptropolis shopping mall, before the entrances of silent stores hawking everything from boar burgers to high-top sneakers, a party is in full swing. Politicians and business beasts rub elbows with gangsters and racketeers. Amongst the latter, none is more noticeable than Nadia Nux, her raccoon fur mingling with a glittering sequined pantsuit. Never far away is her advisor and lawyer, the chinchilla Fenton Fuzzman in a somber mud-brown suit, and the big-eared Papillion police chief, the notoriously corrupt Bogdan Bronsky. Nadia is making sure the champagne is flowing to the guest of honor, Westlander business rabbit Jack Babbitt. The rabbit, in his blazer and t-shirt, is responsible for funding the mall. His tree frog gangster goon, Frankie Fragiano, squats close by. Finally, everyone gives a wide berth to Katyusha, the gray fox who has run the Winter Mafia for years. Drink up, the party's just getting started. All right, so all you guys are in the party. You can see a few guests hanging out. What are you guys doing? What are you wearing? And who are you gonna maybe try and chat with a little bit? Though you can tell maybe things are getting a little more tense than they need to. Let's start with Deacon.
So Deacon's probably living it up with a bunch of friends he met from the mob. Well, a bunch of people he regularly hangs out with. And he's probably wearing his racing jacket. It's a badge of honor for him. Goes nowhere without it. But yeah, it's basically living it up. It's like, I don't know, kind of like a playboy prince of the mob.
Ooh, very cool. I think Fenton Fuzzman, the chinchilla, will be the one who approaches you. This very like fastidious, covered, poofy, beautiful, silky, soft fur. And he has like little tiny, glasses on his nose, but he's kind of like hunched over, looks like an accountant, chinchilla. And he's like, "Oh, Deacon, I'm glad you could make it."
Well, of course. It's always great at these lively parties. Where else can I drink to my heart's content?
Right. I'm just let's just be sure you're not drinking too much to your heart's content. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know that. Come on. I know better than to drink and drive.
Yeah, I hope so. We just don't want any scenes. Your mother, she won't say this, but she's concerned.
But what? I'm perfectly fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I won't step out of line there. That's fair.
But what can I do for you?
He's like, basically, don't steal anything, don't cause a scene. Can we do that?
What do you mean steal? I don't know what the heck you're talking about. I didn't steal anything. You got no
Yeah.
proof whatsoever.
Okay, look, your little stunt, it cost us quite a little bit of income to square with the winter boys. Okay, so just let's hey, I get it. You're young, you like things that are flashy, you like things that are fast. I was young too once, so I understand, but not now. Okay.
It was only one thing, just one little car that you probably won't miss. And the guy we stole it from, he was a useless idiot anyways, didn't know what he was doing. So please, it's better than my hands. It really is.
Okay, just did you bring it to the party?
Let's see. Wonder where Fedor is. Probably remembers where we parked.
Fedor is over at the buffet table, just gorging on whatever snacks are out there.
Ooh, they do got quite a spread. They got like little cheesy things with toothpicks.
Yeah, 100%. Just nom. Pierogies, hopefully.
Oh yeah, you know it.
Yeah.
Wow, the guy can eat. Okay, so Fedor's a little busy, so you may want to ask later for the car.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Well,
And-
enjoy the party.
Sure. He putters off. Stevie, you just arrived. What are you doing at this party?
Sure. Well, Stevie, I think if the point of the party is like going to legitimate business, then I'm here to discuss business, So I've got my portfolio case with me, which has important documents, possibly, but also the Uzi.
Okay.
Like you do. Like basically the bottom part of it is, documents and a bunch of legitimate business stuff. Then the top part of it has a zipper, and underneath that is the machine gun.
Oh man, so it's business in the front, party in the other drawer.
Yeah, basically.
Awesome.
She's wearing a few pins, like the pin of her sorority and a pin of Phi Beta Kappa, and also like a little drunken looking smiley face, which signals that she's a fan of the band Nirvana.
Oh yes, I love it.
Just to like show like, hey, I'm young, I'm not like
Yeah.
I got an MBA, but I'm not like not with it. At the moment she's like cornered somebody that seemed also businessy and is saying the following words like, no. They're not just stuffed toys though, okay? They're a business investment. Like they're going to increase in value. I promise you. I know they're kind of weird and floppy and they feel like a beanbag, but trust me, like there's some of these are going to be worth like thousands, if not millions of dollars someday.
Also, I mean, if you're talking to someone who's into business, it would probably be Jack Babbitt.
Okay.
He's the one who's, it's his money that's like bankrolling this whole mall. So he's like, huh, fascinating.
Yeah,
You know what?
you gotta leave the tags on, because if you don't leave the tags on, okay, that means like some kid might have been playing with them, jamming them in their gross little mouth,
Oh
like you
yeah.
got to keep them in pristine condition.
Oh, of course.
You
Hey,
know,
babe,
it's a growth market.
babe, can I give you a little comment here? Little business tip.
Sure, what's up, sweetie pie?
Okay, relax. We're at a party, drink some champagne. Let's show me some dance moves, relax.
Okay,
It's all good, trust me.
Okay, yeah, sure. Dance moves. That's what raccoons are known for doing, dancing.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll
all
just
right,
hop
well,
right to it.
Oh, good rabbit remark. I love it. All right, well, look, don't you worry. You got Westcore involved, my investors, this untapped market, everything's gonna be beautiful. So just relax, enjoy the party.
I'll tell you something that the Eastern Bloc types are always looking for is blue jeans.
Oh, of course. Yeah, we can run those in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta. I mean, I'm more of a, like silken dress pants kind of rabbit, but we can
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not into wearing blue jeans. I'm telling you, like, it's like gold over there. Blue jeans. It like represents freedom, things that they were denied when the Iron Curtain was up. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Yes, absolutely. And I love that head for business. But again, let's just relax.
Yeah, sure.
All
I'm just
right.
saying, like, you can find tons of blue jeans, like, by going to, like, Salvation Army boxes and just taking them.
Okay. I'll put that under advisement. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Cool financial tip. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Go to secondhand swap shops. They're cheap as dirt, and you can sell them for like 100 smackaroos over there.
Okay. I'm gonna go hit up the appetizer table, get this rabbit, some food.
Sure.
So see you around. Ciao.
See you around, Mr. Babbitt.
Yeah, and he hops off. Fedor, what do you think you're doing at this party besides just destroying the spread?
Sipping vodka, kind of just standing around. Fedor's not really much of a talker, more of a stander, and probably just crossing his arms, just surveying the scene. Generally looks kind of grumpy at all times.
Okay.
Especially keeping an eye on any winter mafia types around.
Right. Actually, I think Katayusha is going to approach you. And she's, as usual, got like 3 or 4 of her bodyguards. All are ex-Cold Claw commandos, like the elite of the former Winter Block military. Now, serving as her muscle. And they all approach you, and Katayuska is this like gray fox, like scars running through her fur. And she's like, Fedor Belinsky.
Katayuska.
Still working for these soft dark forest types, I see.
I wouldn't say we're the soft ones, your boys there, they haven't seen real combat like I have. I'd say your folks are the babies.
You're saying we're babies? You're calling us babies?
Yes, little babies who drink milk.
Now you've added little to it, and you've added drinking milk as well. You're just kind of doubling down on the baby thing.
Oh yes, 100%.
Whoa, okay. She's angry about it, and she's like, look, just be glad that there is peace between Katzenberg and my organization. Otherwise, we would show you what little milk drinking babies can do.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yes, good we have peace right now. Glad to not have to kill all of you. You know, I mean, I don't know. Could be fun, but this is the way it is right now.
Mm. She like grabs a appetizer that you had your eyes on, one like the last ones on the tray, and it's like munches on it in front of you, and then heads away.
Whatever.
Oh, awesome! All right, Red, what are you doing at this party? You gonna try and chat with anybody, or
So I, uh, how recent was the car accident that killed Stevie's parents?
I think at this point it's like a few months in the past.
Okay. Okay, cool. So it's not like super fresh.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just assuming I just got out of prison today. So I am wearing clothes from the 80s. I've been in prison for 10 years.
Wow, just fresh back on the street.
Fresh back on the street. And I got an invitation when they like when they were like, here you go, you can come out now, and also here's an invite to a party. And I was like, I don't have party clothes, but there's food. And I'm hearing a conversation. I hear like milk, and I'm like, oh, I would love some milk. I've only had water with chalk in it in my cereal for the past many days. Oh yeah, I have like an 80s hairstyle. Like my feathers are like I don't know, all like, you know, 80s,
Sure, poofed up.
big and like doesn't look good for the 90s. It's not like sleek and cool. And yeah, I'm dancing. I'm free.
All right, pretty cool.
Anyone want to dance?
I think actually the police chief dances with you. Bogdan Bronsky, he's kind of like a chubby papillon, like one of those dogs with huge feathery ears.
Oh, hello.
He's like, Red, I heard you just got out.
Oh, I did. I know you found my feathers at that triple homicide. So
Oh yeah. Look, I know it wasn't you, but hey, somebody had to go down.
somebody had to go down, and Nadia said, "It's you again." And I said, "Okay, thank you, mommy. I mean, Nadia. I don't have parents. Anyway, now she's gone, and I don't have any. Anyway, I love dancing. It's so fun."
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You ever feel, I don't know, upset at this? Did you have to like take the fall for the Katzenberg mob so often for the Nuxes?
Yes, so there are many nights I've been alone in my prison cell with nothing but cockroach to keep me company, and the crying sobs of my fellow inmates. And I think, perhaps my life would have been better if I had just stayed in the old country. But then I think of getting out and seeing friends, and I am happy to be here in this wonderful city where you have Coca-Cola.
Yeah, we have there's Coca-Cola now. Like
It's very good.
it's
We did
good.
not
We got a
have-
lot of it. Like
did
it's
not have in
fizzy.
prison. No Coca-Cola in prison. We would take.
Hey, try the one with cherry. Like
Oh,
that's
I heard
good.
there
That's
was
a
there
good-
was clear one, and it was gone before I got out. But I saw a billboard.
It's good stuff. Enjoy it.
I'm excited. Anyway, how is the Force? How is being a terrible rotten human, rotten cop is good.
He gets a little angry. He's like his ears go right up with that. He's like,
Oh no,
yes,
you know how we
very good."
just it's
Yeah.
humor. It's prison humor
Oh, I see.
where you say the
Okay.
deepest insecurity to another one, and
Yeah.
you poke fun, and we smile and laugh.
Well, maybe you've been inside a little too long.
Oh, I
then.
certainly have been inside too long.
All
Hard
right.
to-
Enjoy the party.
Oh, it's good.
He dances off. So as you guys are all kind of separate, you see like Nadia has moved up to sort of the stairs leading up to like the other level, and she gives all of you like, you know, a warning glare, and then starts like motioning you up to like talk privately.
Okay. Yeah, so just remember, I mean, stuffed toys. Trust me. And then she heads up.
Okay.
It was a different person she was talking to. She's just telling everybody. About
Yeah.
I would
telling everybody about Beanie Babies. That's all.
I would love little soft thing to hold in the dark of night.
So Nadia's like, you know, again, this raccoon wearing kind of like a loud sequined pantsuit, and she's like, everybody enjoying the party, playing nice.
Yes. Da.
Good.
Much as I can without the mafia keep bothering me about that car they weren't even using.
Well, Deacon, look, we smooth that over. It costs a lot, no more.
Babies don't need to drive anyway.
They're okay.
Exactly.
Fedor, the
Yes.
Winter Mafia is like 5 times our size. They have like, I know you're ex-military. They have like ex-military armies. We cannot afford a war with them. Not
Yeah, well,
another.
that's the whole reason we're going legit now, isn't it?
Exactly.
She says while she adjusts her Vinesley pin.
Yes.
Ugh.
Stevie, I saw you talking with Mr. Babbitt. He seems happy.
He seems pretty happy. He wanted me to dance for his pleasure. I declined,
Ugh,
but you know,
never liked that guy.
Okay,
Yeah,
look,
I mean,
know
it's-
he's
it's
yeah, go on.
fine. I'm just not really a dancer, you know.
Sure. Look, I know he's not the most pleasant of rabbits, but we got to keep him happy. He'll be going back to the Westland in a little bit to enjoy his sushi and his fancy cars or whatever. So we just have to keep him happy and make sure he keeps the investment into this wonderful shopping mall.
I mean, hey, I'm not knocking sushi.
Oh, you had some?
What?
I think
Well,
it's all over
yeah,
the
like I
Westland.
mean,
Sushi?
it's the Westland. You know, you got it there.
Wow.
I mean,
Well, someday soon we'll have it.
I
here.
mean, I took that semester in whatever our equivalent of Japan is.
It is Sakura. is the
And I
name
took
of the
that.
country.
I took that semester in Sakura too. So you know.
Oh.
We had prison fish, which is can. It's a big can.
Oh,
You-
Red. I'm glad you
Hello.
got out. We need all
Yes.
all paws on deck for this one. So she brings you into like, I don't know, will be a cool weird store to have this conversation. Maybe it's like the equivalent of a KB Toys. So there's all kinds of there's like Furbies, you know, located around. And actually Katyushka is there looking like really upset along with some of her guards. Nadia's like, Katyushka, you wanted to chat? And you can see Fenton Fuzzman and even the police chief who, no worries, he's on the payroll, so speak freely in front of him. Or, you know, or not, are all there as well. So Nadia's like, Katyushka, you called me here. What did you want to talk about? And Katyushka, like, she's, you know, looking up from a phone call. Cell phone, still a little bulky, but, you know, not as blocky as they used to be a decade ago. Very, very new for you, Red. She, like, you know, closes up the wire and pockets it. And she's like, our warehouse in... Yeah, she's like, our warehouse in Shack Shore was just attacked and torched. Thousands of dollars of merchandise, and you know what I mean, destroyed.
Ooh.
Oof.
I thought you said that our stuff would be safe here to move west, and now it burns. I think this is a repeat. I think you were upset about the way the last war ended, and you want another one. Nadia's like, please, I promise, believe me, we had nothing to do with this. You think now, the time we're about to go legitimate, we want a war with you? Of course it wasn't us.
Of course. We had nothing to do with it whatsoever. I mean, if we did, why would we invite you all to this party? Huh?
And see, Nadia's like nodding along there. Deacon, why don't you go ahead and roll persuade? Though Kadiuska's like, my nephew got a very fancy car that he drove into town a few weeks ago, and somebody stole it.
Oh, I'll keep my eye out for it.
I mean, it is a dangerous city. Let's see.
So they
that's a
tell me.
6 and a 1 for 8 total.
An 8. They aren't sure. Okay. I don't know if she can be swayed. I think she's still going to be suspicious. Between you and Nadia, she's like, she won't go to war with you right away, though, at least. She's like, well, find out who did it. And if you want my advice, I think if it wasn't you, maybe it was those Iron Fang wolves. Many of my comrades fought them in the various wars, so it makes sense they're trying to turn against us here.
Mm.
But still, you're friends with the Iron Fangs, aren't you?
Well, if they stole the car, we most certainly won't be friends with them after this. I mean, how dare they steal that car?
Are you talking about whether our organization is traditionally aligned with the Iron Fang Wolves, or are you
Yes,
asking
exactly.
if we personally are friends with the Iron Fang Wolves?
Just whether or not you knew they would do something like this, and if you can control them. Because if you can't, rest assured that we will.
So I have a quick question out of character, Michael.
Mhm.
Does the Nux crime family have an association with the Iron Fang Wolves?
It does, yes.
Okay.
And it's a pretty good one. I mean, they're sort of friends with the Winter Mafia right now. With the Iron Fang Wolves, it goes back a little bit further. The Iron Fang Wolves are like gun runners. And, for a tidy bit of the profits, they get to store their merchandise in Katzenberg and then, ship it west through the port there. So, thanks to the money they've been kicking up, they have a pretty good relationship with the Katzenberg mob.
Right. Are they known particularly for being firebugs?
I mean, they certainly have. There have been several wars between the Winter Bloc and then the Winter Republic and the Iron Fang Mountains. They're the Iron Fang Mountains were conquered way in the past. They've been trying to break free forever. There's all kinds of bloody conflicts going back and forth there. So yeah, definitely there is tension between
Right.
The Iron Fang Wolves and the Winterborn. And,
Okay, so they are likely a group that would have torched a warehouse.
Yeah, they're definitely a possible culprit.
But they're very unlikely to have killed my character's parents.
Yeah, I would say so. They were really close allies with the Katzenberg mob for a long time.
Right.
So that wouldn't make sense for them to turn against them.
I mean, look, in character then. Yeah, historically our organizations have had a certain degree of alignment. I'm not going to pretend otherwise. I will say that if we are to investigate this for you, I would like to maybe know what member of the organization that you belong to possibly had anything to do with a certain other fiery demise of two important members of our organization.
Oh, okay. You can tell Nadia is shaking her head. Fenton Fuzzman is also shaking his head. Go ahead and give me.
Just nodding in agreement. Yeah.
Deacon is nodding his head. Okay, go ahead and
He's
give me a
not very
persuade.
Sure, and I get to roll with luck rather than charm.
Okay.
Well, because it's my one of us move. And these certainly seem like bad people. All right, so yeah, that wasn't a success. I'm at a 6.
I can help mark 1 exhaustion to put it at a 7.
Okay, well, that's a 7.
Okay, so go ahead and mark the exhaustion there. Okay, with the 7, she looks almost kind of confused. And she's like, the Mafia, she's like, if we wanted to have hurt you, you would have known it.
So you're not exactly the sorts to, say, put a bomb into somebody's car.
She's like, we would prefer to put bombs in many other places, and we would settle. Fedor knows this. We would settle our problems in a more direct way. But sure, if you think it was us who did that to your parents, go ahead. I mean, it seems like you guys can't control anything, so maybe that's a possibility.
I'm saying that my parents, who were chief in negotiating the truce between your people and our people, ended up dead. Now, maybe that's somebody who's like fishy in our organization, in which case I'll ferret them out. But it could also be somebody from your organization, in which case I would appreciate, as a favor to me for doing this favor to you, that maybe you can try to ferret them out as well.
She's like, in my organization, we don't have those kinds of problems. Maybe you can't say the same. In any case, we'll be in touch. Solve this now, or there'll be another war, and it won't end in a truce. Bye-bye. And her guards like head out. She has like a bunch of some tough looking like badgers and white wolves, and as they head out, they kind of like growl at Fedor.
Yes, move along.
Okay, so Nadia's like, all right, tomorrow, first thing, go visit the Ironborn, the wolves at their place. They've got a place in Stench Trench. We visit them. We solve this. And also, like, there's people blowing up warehouses in our city. We need to stay together.
Auntie, can I talk to you in private when all this is done?
She's like, sure. And then, as you guys are heading out, she's like, Red, for your services to our family.
Yes, hello.
Red, you have my sincerest thanks.
Sorry, I was dissociating.
It matters what you did. You kept your beak shut. Thank you.
Yes, I never open it. I only tell secrets to the cockroaches.
I'm not going to knock you for that.
They don't tell others, so it's okay. I had to talk to someone for those years in prison.
Anyway, if you need anything, please let me know.
Yes, I mean, I am new to this time period. And I'm a little, I don't know, what is shopping mall?
Oh, it's amazing. It's like, a store, right?
I've been to shoe store once.
Now,
all you need to know is there are a bunch of Western imports that are disgrace to a great country that we have.
Oh, this is true.
Fedor. Anyway, Red, you need a place to stay tonight?
I would like a roof, perhaps.
Well, how about you stay right here in this KB Toys?
Okay, I will sleep amongst these beanie babies.
Exactly.
Can I tell you something right now, though, about shopping malls?
Yes.
Okay. The future of the shopping mall is the open air concept. It's going to be like a little village that you can shop in.
But where is roof for me to sleep?
Well, I mean, you're not going to
get rained upon.
Honestly, I think part of the future of the mall will be like living accommodations above the mall in this sort of pseudo village.
Like a mixed use housing.
Mixed use housing, exactly.
No, I don't know. I like this where there's I can sleep amongst.
There's going to be like a little train tracks.
Into the, what is the sharper image? Perhaps borders. Ooh.
Hey, can I tell you something though about the sharper image?
Mm-hmm.
You just get into one of those massage chairs and just use it.
Okay, I will maybe perhaps I will sleep there instead of with these beanie babies.
Nadia's like, sure, knock yourself out.
Okay. Oh boy, I have never felt such pleasure and joy in all of my years. that I have upon this glorious chair.
Wow. So with Red just loving the chair, Stevie, you approach Nadia after everybody's heading out.
So look, you were all kind of waving me off about asking questions about my dead parents, as if maybe you know that the Winter Mafia doesn't have anything to do with it. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm
She
asking
says-
you, do you have some leads on that shit?
She's like, I tried my best, but the trail's gone dead. I'm pretty sure, I don't think the Winter Mafia was involved. They had just negotiated a truce. Why would they hurt your parents after that?
I don't know, but somebody was unhappy with the truce. Now, if that's internal, I want to figure out, who the particular culprit is.
She's like, Stevie, I love you. You're my niece. I care about you. Nobody loved Oscar and Elena more than me. I miss them every day. But right now, the idea of like kicking down doors, dragging old secrets out into the light can create a mess that we don't need. Let's get them all taken care of, get this new legitimate source of income in, and then we can go ahead and start investigating what happened. But for now, we just got to try and keep things nice and calm.
I mean, okay, so we're going to have a shopping mall in the family. That's hardly enough to, get us completely out of the lifestyle.
I mean, that's fair, but it's a start. It's the thing your brother and I talked about. It's a start. And I think it's worth it.
No, I think buying up properties is definitely worth it, I have some ideas about buying up various condominiums in the United States. Little concept called gentrification.
That sounds wonderful, Stevie.
Yeah, it's great. You buy up things where nobody wants, nobody with any money wants to live. You fix them up nice, throw in a Starbucks, you get people moving in.
That's why we sent you across the water to that fancy school.
Yeah.
Your father and I...
Oh, go ahead. I'll see why it's not a concept we can't use over here. That's all I'm saying.
I suppose so. Look, your father and I, we fought wars for controls of alleys. I killed 4 people to control an alley. There's dead newspaper and garbage in it, and I killed 3 people to control that alley.
Yeah.
It's a good alley. All right. So look, we're just saying.
No, I believe you that it's a great alley. Don't get me wrong.
What you learned, it's at another level. So I respect that.
Sometimes I feel like the family kind of stalled out in the 15th century.
She's like, I don't see how you could think that. And then she gestures out to the KB toys. There's a bunch of Furbies going me love you. And she's like, look at us now.
Yep. We got it all.
All right. So we cut from that. The next morning, it's a foggy, gray. Oh, I should have said it was a cool New Year's bash was what's going on last night. So it's a foggy January. Everything's cold and gross. There's this fog hanging over the ground. And you guys are in Stench Trench, which is still the worst part of town. Just crumbling, these winter block style tenements that have fallen into disuse. Lots of graffiti everywhere. Various street gangs that all pay up to the Nuxes control this area. And you go to just this area of old, fencing topped with rusted barbed wire, warehouses, just lots of vacant, overgrown lots. And this is where the Iron Fang wolves have taken over. So in one warehouse, a bunch of some Iron Fang wolves, these scruffy wolves who got the track suits and some old military fatigues let you in. You can see further back inside their house they have, inside the warehouse they have lots of crates containing you can imagine what they're busy shipping out. And right now it's Nadia. Do you think you guys would have invited Fenton Fuzzman, the kind of advisor consigliere?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he might be around and need some information from him.
I'll say the first thing my character does is read a tense situation.
Ooh,
Like,
okay, go
just
for it.
immediately.
Okay. Oh, you do see Brother Vodka, who is the leader of the Iron Fang Independence Movement. I mean, they're an arms running organization, but they do it to fund like a liberation army inside the Iron Fang Mountain. So they're political as well as just doing it for, the money. And he's like, this huge like one-eyed wolf who's coming over to greet you. Yeah, Stevie, go ahead and read a tense situation.
I already rolled and I rolled snake eyes, and there's just no recovering from that. And
Oh
my
my
dice are
God.
going into dice jail.
Okay.
Yeah. She's
No idea.
she's incredibly put out, like right now. Like this isn't something she should be doing. This isn't my world. Like
Oh,
why the hell?
absolutely.
Why am I here? Like I'm honestly mildly resentful on being tracked down criminal duty, you know.
Ooh, I get it. Okay. So Brother Vodka comes out and is like, uh, Nadia, oh, you brought the whole family. What can I do for you?
All right. So, Brother Vodka, right?
Yes, that's me.
Right. So, I don't know what the best way to approach this is, but we're looking for some info about a recent, what was it again, Mom? Bombing?
She's like, yes, warehouse attacked, torched. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly that. Because what the Mafia is saying is that they think we're responsible, they might think you're responsible, and if we don't find out who is responsible, there's gonna be another gang war in the streets pretty soon.
Vodka's looking a little worried about that, and he's like, well, I can tell you right now, it wasn't us. But whatever beast did it, I'd like to shake their paw.
Yeah, that's the thing. Nobody likes them, so everyone could have a motive, could they?
He says, I've heard some rumors about some new arrivals to the city, apparently bringing in some major hardware.
Oh yeah? Was it some folks from the Westlands?
No, these are from kind of east south, from the Lost Hills.
Kind of
It's
merchandise.
like, oh, what's that, Red?
What kind of merchandise? Beanie babies?
No, more like high-powered automatic weapons and military vehicles.
Oh, one will have more value.
Yeah.
Not sure which though.
What are the Lost Hills?
The Lost Hills is a region that's kind of like towards the. I mean, it's sort of part of like this eastern part of the continent, but it's kind of its own region as well. It's full of lots of like different ethnic groups that have had various violent conflicts over the years. They've been unfortunately like fused together in different countries, as well as being captured and fight over. And because there's all this like ethnic tension, it's boiled over into a lot of very bloody and horrible wars, especially recently with the thaw. And it's created a lot of beasts who have become like professional killers who then go into organized crime or mercenary work.
Look, I mean, isn't anybody from down there a mercenary, which means somebody from up here hired them?
Vodka's like, it could be how it works, yes.
So, I mean, they're gun running through the city, which that's, I mean, one of the great known things that nobody acknowledges about Katzenberg is it's always been a place where people run guns. I mean, that's nothing new.
Yeah.
True.
But they're not involving us in any conceivable way. I personally find a little offensive.
At this point, something bad happens. A rifle shot cracks out, and Nadia is actually hit with this high-powered sniper rifle and collapses back against the car. Her blood is like going everywhere. The Iron Fang wolves start like freaking out, and then you see on kind of like the rooftop of an adjacent sort of abandoned structure, there is a burst of like automatic gunfire, just like spraying you guys. I think I'm gonna have Deacon and Fedor each take 1 level of injury. Unless do either of you guys have armor?
I was gonna say, as plate armor, would that still be in effect? Would that work?
I'm gonna say this will take up that armor.
Okay.
How much armor does plate armor give you? Is that 2 boxes?
So plate gives you 4, and it
right.
and it,
Okay.
I ignore the first hit dealing injury from arrows.
Okay. You will not take any injury from this one then.
Okay, great.
Arrows are bullets now.
I'm assuming, yeah.
Yeah, I'm guessing you
you're
must
good.
have like a Kevlar vest or something.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
It just like a burst of automatic fire like takes you into the vest, plops you down against the side of the car. Deacon, are you wearing armor?
Chainmail, which the equivalent would be like, I don't know, like a ballistic vest or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, it will take like 1 level of wear for that armor there.
Righto. And plus, now my jacket's ruined.
Oh man, yeah, that jacket just torn to shreds.
By the way, I didn't know equipping ourselves with armor was even an option.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't know if your
Yeah.
character would wear a bulletproof vest like everywhere.
I don't think she would have thought to have. No.
Yeah. Okay, well, it's still possible to get one if you situation warrants it.
Can Fedor try to identify who's firing?
Yeah, go ahead and read a tense situation.
Oof, not great. Is that cunning?
Yes, that is cunning.
That is 3.
Can I also try to read a tense situation for this? Now that
yes.
guns are going off?
Yes, Fedor.
Okay.
As you're trying to look around, you are going to take 1 more level as another. This time the sniper rifle. This time the sniper rifle fires into you. It's going to do 2 levels of wear to your armor, as a heavy bullet just like rips into you.
Everybody, take cover.
Yeah, the Iron Fang wolves have like dashed back into their warehouse for cover. But yeah, there's just like automatic fire, sniper fire coming from everywhere.
So as she takes cover behind a car, like not behind the window part of the car either, you know, like basically she has the engine block between herself and whoever's shooting. I rolled the tense situation and I got a 10.
Nice. You can ask 3 questions there.
Okay. So basically, is there anybody like up on the roof that I can get a clear shot at? So it's a who's vulnerable to me question.
Yes, they've got some range on you, and they have like full on like long arms, including at least 1 sniper rifle.
Okay.
But yeah, you could fire on them.
Okay, because I might be able to like spray and pray and hit someone.
Okay.
Basically try it. Like I think I can do a Harrier group at range.
Okay.
I'm gonna double check Harrier group. Sorry, I still have 2 more questions, but that's the first and important thing. Oh yeah, it says Harrier group of enemies at far range. So
Right. Yes, they're at far range at this point. Yeah.
okay, great. So good. Let's see. So second question, what's our best way out?
It's got to be the vehicle. Actually, Deacon, did you bring your car?
Of course. Is that even a question?
Yes, your car is there waiting to. That's just motoring out there is the best escape.
Okay. I mean, I feel like everything else is like pretty obvious, like who's the biggest threat and who should I be on the lookout for, you know? So I will.
If you use one of those, I'll give you like a really good look at these attackers.
Okay, sure. So like basically who's the biggest threat?
Okay. You see there is one particular attacker who is like wielding this high powered sniper rifle, and they're wearing like kind of urban camouflage. They're wearing like it's like a military uniform. They are a dog, and you see they actually are a Dalmatian. They have like black and white spots. They also have a matching like black and white beret.
So I share all of this information with Red. So we now have +1 moving forward if you act on any of that information.
Okay.
Yes, I would like to. Can I I guess like what can I roll like in my past as anything like recognizable? Would that be Rita tense situation or?
Right. You could figure someone out on this guy. If you
Yeah,
want
maybe I'll
to.
do figure someone out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna see if like you've met him before.
Okay.
Okay.
What
Yeah,
am I
go
rolling
it.
for that? Is that
That's charm.
charm? Okay, about -1.
But you get the +1 also.
Oh, okay. So that's not as bad.
So you get a 0 basically.
Yeah. So nothing adding or subtracting, just a flat 7.
Okay. You can ask one question.
Does it have to be from a list, or can I just ask any question?
It could be. I mean, I could see like, what does your character intend to do? Is kind of like who they are.
Can I say like who do they work for? Is that
Not that one. Only what he tends to do. You at least figure out who it is.
sure? Yeah. Who is this guy basically? Or do I
Okay,
recognize his clothing or?
All right. While you are in prison, I would say one of your cellmates was like a Pomeranian who is also from the Lost Hills. And you remember, like, with your cellmate, like, you talk a lot, of course. So you remember him telling you a story about a paramilitary group of Dalmatian separatists from the Lost Hills called the 100 Hounds.
100 Hounds.
And he's like,
yes, okay.
He's like, these guys, their boss, Captain Polka Dot, lethal, horrifying. These were bad dogs. I'm telling you, horrible.
Someone should have made a coat out of them.
Oh, if only someone did.
If only a hero. Anyway, a flash forward. I want to go to where Nadia is. Does she have a gun? Did she drop a gun? She is injured.
No, she was not carrying any weapons. But she's totally injured though. You got to get her out of there.
Yeah, can I like scoop her?
Yeah, Deacon's probably rushed to his mom's side as well.
Yes, I think between you guys, you get her in the back of Deacon's car.
Cool.
Well,
okay.
Yeah.
Let's check in with let's have Fedor and then Deacon and check in with Stevie about that Harrier group, because I know you really want to do it. I want to make sure.
I really would like to. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Fedor. Oh, Alex, I can't hear you.
Fedor is going to ask Deacon to pop the trunk so he can grab his Karachnikov out of the trunk.
Right on.
Oh,
so
man,
pop the trunk, and you'll
trunk
see
popped up.
An assortment of ill-gotten goods in there, including the Kalashnikov. Don't ask about anything else. Here's your gun, Fedor. Please kill them all. I think Stevie's already got a head start on you. I'm gonna get my mom in the car. See ya.
And Fedor is going to attempt a trick shot at the sniper.
Nice.
And I believe that's a finesse.
Yeah, I think you have to mark where and then roll with finesse.
Excellent. Goodness gracious. That is a 5.
Oh my god.
Nothing. Unless one of us has a 2 thing, there's nothing I can do.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, it's foggy. You can't see it. They've like plugged out this kill zone perfectly. You are going to take, I'm going to say 2 more levels of damage. So that's wear to your armor. As you try and reach out, this Commander Polka Dot or Captain Polka Dot like just fires back. The shot blasts into the car. Deacon, I know you're like going to be behind the wheel. Let's have Stevie go, because I think we're also doing like the shootings. That kind of makes more sense. Okay.
Yeah,
Stevie.
Because what Stevie's doing is to like pit the basic idea for this Harry the group. If I only get one thing, it's to pin them so that they can't shoot back and we can get away in the car.
Definitely.
Okay. So she opens up her briefcase, takes out her mom's gold-plated Uzi, and just kind of sprays up at like the group of people that's firing on us.
Okay.
As she like kind of pivots around the car to like keep shooting at them, and then she's gonna pop into the car, and hopefully we can get off while they're ducking, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So marking 1 wear on the heirloom weapon, And we're going to try to harry the group. And one of those rolled right underneath my thing.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
That's okay. It's a 7.
That's what you needed.
That's what I need to pick one option, and the one option is that they're pinned or blocked. So
Yes. Okay.
that,
Yeah. You
that
just like
should prevent them from shooting us at all, and we can get away.
you just like unload the suppressing fire.
Yeah.
It's enough to make them all like duck back down for cover.
Right.
All right.
Okay, we got like split seconds. Let's get the frick out of here.
Are we done firing bullets? Get
Just
in
go,
the
go,
car.
go!
Yeah. Fenton's like, hit the gas pedal, Mr. Nux.
Right.
Fedor hops in the passenger seat, front passenger.
And
off we
basically,
go.
once you start stepping on the gas is when she stops shooting up at the building and gets in the car.
So I gotta move for. It's Ceylon. When you travel from clearing to clearing by ship, or in this case car, mark where on the car and roll with luck. On a hit, you reach the next port, or building in this case. Where are we going? Hospital? I say hospital.
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea.
I mean, I'm sure
So-
we've got our own doctors.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Better to go to a mob doctor. You're right.
yeah.
Okay.
Fenton knows where like a safe house is.
All right, so roll with luck. That's a 2. And that's another 2 for 6 total. But,
I'll go ahead and mark exhaustion.
You'll mark it. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm still spraying out bullets at the building back there.
Mhm.
You know, like the door's still open basically while you're driving, and she's still shooting back. So
Right.
freaking, I'm so freaking subtle.
could you close the door? You're.
You want
making
me
it
to shoot
sound-
out your window? Is that what you want me to do, Deez? You want me to shoot out your window? Is that what you want, sweet Deez?
Well, technically, it's not my car, so go ahead, I guess.
Yeah, fuck up the car. Does not matter.
Okay, she just puts a bullet through the window and shuts the door, and then she's shooting out the busted up window.
Nadia, who's just like clutching her chest, is like, "I love it when cousins get along."
Hold on, we're getting you to a doctor real soon. But let's see here. On a hit, you reach the next port. The GM will tell you one mostly friendly denizen you know there. On a 7 to 9, they're holding a grudge. Work it out or offer at least 2 value to let things go.
Oh man. Okay, so you rush over to the doctor. The problem is that her boyfriend is in, and her boyfriend is that a gray fox who, Deacon, you stole this very car from.
Ah, shit.
So as you pull up to her apartment, and everyone's like, Fenton and I don't know who else is helping Nadia inside. You think?
I'm probably helping Nadia inside.
Yeah.
Deacon's doing that.
Or
Right,
maybe
yeah, I think
not.
that's
My
good.
might is a mighty 0, so
I have-
I'm
I
probably
have
not the
plus-
strength.
I have +1 might. I'm
Okay.
cradling
so-
her in my big strong
yeah.
bird feathers.
Yeah. Oh, totally. Just wrapped up in the big feathers.
They're all
You're like
blood
bringing her inside.
stained, and I'm like, "This is why they call me Red Heron." Because all the
This-
blood.
This orange fox doctor opens the door, and she's like, "Oh my god, okay, get her inside. I'll get my tools." And then as you come in, you see Deacon. The we'll call him. Let me see, Dimitri. He's just like hanging out. He's wearing like just like silk boxers and like a bunch of cool gold chains over his fur. He's in the room too. He was just playing some PlayStation 1. And is like, "Oh, well, if it isn't the raccoon and the Wolverine who beat me up and stole my sweet ride,
Oh,
now you want to
Lord.
come here to my house that I helped pay for, and you want our help?"
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. What's your name, Dimitri?
Yes.
Okay. You see your girlfriend over there? She works for us. So your opinion in this doesn't matter, like, at all.
And
So-
if you say it does, then I have someone for you to meet. And Fedor pulls out his combat knife from his boot.
Wow. Okay. Somebody's got to roll a persuade here. Which you're going with a threat.
Fedor looks to Deacon and says, "I got this one." And can I? I'm not quite sure how this works, but I
think
want to
it's
use
like-
my. If I'm pleading you to go along with me, you can clear some exhaustion.
Oh, cool.
You can clear 2 exhaustion if you'd like. If I'm not quite sure how that works, but
But hey, 2 exhaustion,
Um,
yeah.
so Fedor approaches with his knife and kind of just stands over this wolf, kind of
Or
just
Gray Fox.
polishing,
Yeah.
or the gray fox, kind of scraping his knife on his pant.
Whoa.
So
I mean,
if
that's
this
certainly
lowers-
persuading with threats. Okay, so go ahead and roll with charm.
Also, if this lowers reputation, it lowers it by twice the amount, I think.
Not a problem. That is it's with charm.
Mhm.
That is going to be a 9.
All right, I'll mark exhaustion to make that a 10.
Ooh. Yeah, Deacon, how do you like chime in to freak this guy out?
Yeah. So while Fedor's doing the thing with his combat knife, Deacon's just gonna say, "Hey, if this is about the car, fuck your car. My mom's shot, and I don't care about your opinion. Get out of her way, or else you're gonna end up with that shoved up your butt."
Yeah, he's like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go to the store, buy some cup of noodles, maybe. You know, maybe go by a new fast food place, get some food to go. Anybody want anything?
I'll have a chocolate shake and some fries. Hey, and we weren't here. You get that
Oh.
right.
Of course.
Coca-Cola, please.
I don't want any of your capitalist food. I just get me some vodka.
Hey,
I
buy me
have-
one
I'll,
of
I'll
those.
swing by the store on the way back.
Hey,
You
buy me one
will.
of those
Thank
beanie
you.
babies Stevie
Yes,
was
can
talking
you
about.
bring more beanie babies?
Exactly. Aaron's got the right idea.
Swear to
would
goodness
love
you are
this.
not
Little
not gonna
friend,
regret it.
perhaps. I think it would help Nadia heal to have a little friend near her.
Ugh.
I'll buy some Beanie Babe. Of course.
Oh, and Coca-Cola,
And Coke,
yippee!
yes, Coca-Cola.
This
you got
this family is being corrupted by Western
On
values.
Cola.
Ugh,
it. The Western value of Beanie Babies.
disgusting.
There's one that's shaped like worm.
Ugh.
Jenny, I gotta say, like, you saying Beanie Baby is gonna live in my head forever.
I'm trying to say it as many times as
It's
possible
like
for game.
you added like 5 extra syllables to
So
Beanie
glad I
Baby.
brought up Beanie Babies, by
It's
the way.
So
good.
good.
Biani Biabis.
It was the 90s. What can we do? Everyone
Yes,
wanted
I
one.
I
love
want one like Princess Di. That one
He
worth
gets the
so much.
commemorative priest. Okay, he comes back with like a decent fast food meal, Coca-Cola, bottle of vodka, and
Thank you.
the Princess Diana commemorative Biani Baby.
I love it. It's a beanie baby. It's purple.
It's very nice.
It's my favorite color. I will keep in plastic box to preserve value.
Okay, so at this point, the nurse, we'll call her Helena, she has finished taking care of Nadia, and she's like, "Oh, I got," she comes out, she's like up to blood up to her elbows. She's like, "I got the bullet out. She's conscious, but she's very weak. So she can stay here for a little bit, but I want to move her into another hospital where I work. I refuse. We got to do it. I know the security can't be as good there, but we have to."
Hey, whatever you gotta do to save Mom's life, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
everyone
Hey,
She wants to talk to you.
which one of us? D's?
All of you.
Okay.
I have a question.
Oh, but she points to Fenton, Fenton Fuzzman, and she's like, "But not you." And Fenton's like, "Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'll go. I should go talk to the Iron Fang Wolves. They'll probably they're
Why don't you stay in this
yeah,
room,
Fenton,
Fenton?
I have a question for you.
okay."
Does name Polka Dots mean anything to you?
Polka dots. He says, "I've heard of it. I make it my business to study various mercenaries, and they could potentially be allies or threats. So yes, I've heard of Captain Polka Dot and his rather outsized reputation.
Okay. Would you have any reason to be lying?
No,
Oh, okay, good.
absolutely not. No.
All right.
I'll stay put for a moment more.
All right.
You can tell he's nervous though.
Figure that man out.
Yes, I will roll.
Okay.
Let's see. That is 6 plus 2 for 8 plus 9 is 1, so 7.
You can ask one question.
Is he lying?
He is not lying, but there
Or
is
is he
something
not
else
giving
he's
me
not telling you.
the full story, I guess?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. He's not
Okay,
giving me
so
the
he
full story.
stays stays outside. You guys you go into Nadia. She's been, she has like bandages all over her chest. In this, this bedroom. She's like sitting up with the pillows propped up, and she's like, "Deacon, you're okay?"
Okay, how you feeling, Mom?
Oh, it hurts.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Kind of
You know what?
got shot by a sniper rifle. I would assume it hurts.
No, that's Deacon, always the smart ass. I love you. Come here. She's like,
Fedor offers some vodka to.
Oh, thank you. She just like takes she like hoists it up. Helena is kind of like standing back a little bit and is like glaring at you, but she takes a slug from it anyway.
Before you get too drunk, quick question: why did you call us in here?
She's like, somebody's moving against us. I don't think it's the Winter Mafia. They wouldn't have attacked their own warehouse, but somebody was trying to set them against us. And the same with the wolves. They are probably going to attack the Iron Fang wolves to cause chaos. And they saw me show up there and knew it was a better target, so they attacked. Somebody with an intimate knowledge of our organization is trying to take us apart. It's somebody on the inside. What's that?
You think it's the fellow that we left back in the other room?
She closes her eyes and she's like, "We've had that chinchilla with us for years. He's never done anything that would make us doubt him. But still..."
That's why he's the first suspect.
Well, I suppose so, but still, there's something. He's always kept kind of to himself, like he's hiding something. He's a very smart, fuzzy little creature. So I don't know. I need you. I'll be okay here. I can heal perhaps, but I need you to figure out who's doing this to us. There's also the police chief, Bogdan Bronsky. You know about cops. You can never trust them.
What kind of animal was police again?
He is a dog. He's a papillon.
That's interesting. You were shot by a dog.
She's like, could be, but sometimes the bonds of species don't matter so much as money. It's all about money now. Isn't that right, Fedor? Not like the old days.
Well, who cares most about money? Perhaps Frog?
Auntie, when has Katzenberg ever not been about money?
Fair enough, Stevie. Maybe I'm just getting sentimental in my old age. But anyway, yes, there is also Frankie Fragiano. He's a criminal from the Westland. He came here to act as muscle for Jack Babbitt. They could be involved too. I don't know. So please, I ask you, do what you can. Figure out who's behind this.
Sure. We need what's the name of the person that's with us? Fenton?
Yeah, Fenton Fuzzman.
Maybe we send him to get very rare Beanie Babies. It takes a very long time.
I mean, I'll tell you that my dad's favorite trick for getting information out of somebody was a turkey carver and a pair of handcuffs.
I would be happy to oblige there.
She's like, but this isn't the old. I mean, those were the old days, though. So I don't know. We still want to try and keep this deal going.
Yeah.
Try and change things.
We'll
I get-
figure out who's doing the bad things. So that's it's those three. It is cop, it is chinchilla, it is frog.
Yeah.
Okay. There's three of us. No, there's four of us. Should we split up? No.
No. Let's talk to Fenton. I need to think about getting a bulletproof vest if we're gonna keep getting shot at.
Okay, I'll go pick up my shotgun. Also, I mean, I haven't had it since I got out of prison, but it is buried outside of my old apartment. I just buried it in the dirt, knowing I wouldn't come back.
Right. If we're going to beat on this, it is best to get strapped.
Okay, so I'm kind of going to open up a little bit. You have these three possible suspects. I mean, some more suspicious than others.
I mean, Fenton's here right now.
Yeah, so you want to go talk to Fenton, you can do that. And you can also head off into the city. It's pretty easy to, I mean, you guys have contacts and crew all over the town. You can probably figure out where the others are staying, and if you can.
What was the device that you were talking into, the big brick?
It's a cell phone.
Cell, like molecule?
No, cell phone.
Oh, like prison.
Got smaller
Oh,
ones
Red.
now. They got ones that like flip up and
We
stuff.
had
It's
a
great.
phone in prison. I
Look.
guess you could call that my cell phone. No one called me.
Yeah, so well, let's talk to Fenton first. He's here.
Okay.
So she's gonna go out and talk to Fenton.
Okay, you can tell he's looking pretty nervous. He's like, he's pacing around the room. Dimitri has like gone back to playing PlayStation 1.
She takes a sip of her chocolate shake and kind of nods her head at Dimitri about this is a good chocolate shake.
I take my glass of cola. Just break it.
Whoa!
And I go like, you have not been telling us whole story, little chinchilla
Ooh.
man.
Okay, Stevie,
You-
do you want to like kind of follow along with this, or is there something you want to do like before Red shatters that Coca-Cola bottle?
Well, she was just gonna say like you seem really nervous, but now it's kind of the moment is passed on that because now there's a shattered Coke bottle. She was getting all ready to be cool like Samuel Jackson, like in that movie that she saw, Pulp Fiction. But
Pulp Fiction, love it. We can rewind a little bit if you want to before.
Yeah,
Red
I can do that
smashes
after.
bottle.
I can do the bad cop when you're ready.
Right.
You can just like wink at me and then I'll shatter it.
Gotcha.
Okay, so yeah,
Sorry,
Stevie,
I got excited. I forgot I had a Coca-Cola bottle. I was like, oh, improvised weapon.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, so what do you tell him?
So Fenton, you seem a little nervous. You're getting a little bit antsy. Why's that?
He's like, could have something to do with the fact that we were all nearly assassinated by a bunch of insane Dalmatians.
I understand the panic at the time, but your panic just keeps going up and up and up, and we're in literally a safe house right now. Sippy sip, wink.
All right. What?
Coca-Cola bottle shatters.
Safe house for how long? Perhaps.
I
I like
until-
I like this side of Red. This is
Is it
good.
the side that come out sometime?
Okay,
In
Red. why don't
prison,
you
they
go
called me-
ahead- Go ahead and improvise weapons. So roll with cunning,
Okay.
and then let's have Stephanie roll persuade, and we'll see if together we can get
Sure. And I'm doing the persuade using the one of us thing where I get to roll with luck instead of charm.
Oh
9.
yeah, very cool. You got a 9. Okay, we'll do this like kind of a group. We'll use that as like kind of your group thing. So that's one partial. How
Nope.
did you-
No,
Total
no,
failure?
that's a 4.
Oh man.
I am
Fedor-
techni-
I was gonna say Federer want I'll assist Red by pulling the knife out and saying, the Coke bottle will hurt, but this will kill you if you don't answer truthfully.
Whoa. Awesome, amazing. Okay, Fedor, go ahead and mark exhaustion to do that assist.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so he I think what happens is when you like smash that Coke bottle after Stevie says like her cold line. Fenton Fuzzman, like he stands up and the Coke bottle shatters and he like goes over and collapses, like he falls back on his huge round chinchilla butt. And then Fedor like disappears right in front of him with the knife. He's like, okay, wait, stop. Look. I'm not involved with this, but I've been a informant, not for any organization here, but for the Westland Intelligence Agency for the past decade.
You've been working with the capitalists?
I only feed them stuff that hurts our enemies. Please, it had to look. You know, they have all kinds of shit on me. Okay, I had to do it.
Well, it's Frog then. Bad Frog. We put him in.
He's
pots.
like, I wouldn't be so sure.
Make frog leg soup.
Stephanie
They've
whispers
only-
to
Okay, Stevie.
Stevie whispers to Deacon, like, aren't we capitalists?
Oh
He's
no.
going on about the capitalists. I
Even
mean, that's kind of our
babies.
shtick, isn't it?
I
We
mean,
need
making
babies
money at any
forever.
cost. Yeah, it's kind of capitalism, crime.
I mean, no, I mean, it's like what we do. I mean, that's like, it's Katzenberg on capital,
Be fair, we are going legit.
Yeah,
So-
no, but that makes us more capitalist, doesn't it? I mean, it's less
I guess so.
Fedor just hasn't gotten used to the thaw that like the cold.
Oh, no, not at all. Still stuck in the 70s.
I mean, Katzenberg is like capitalist, though, right? I mean, it has been.
Well, I think the winter block controlled it.
There was
Until the
that
thaw,
brief,
so-
glorious moment. That brief
I wasn't sure if it
time
was like a Berlin situation.
It's more like a Poland situation where it was like,
Okay.
it was like totally taken over and controlled by this
Yeah.
authoritarian power, which is now gone.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I guess kind of an East Berlin, East German situation, I suppose.
Just saying, like, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, you guys-
the Nux family is pretty capitalist.
Oh, 100%. Okay, yeah. So that he's like, he's an informant for the Westland Intelligence, though according to him, he's only been like, using them for his own purposes to help you guys, so he says. So he might know more stuff through his intelligence contacts too. But he says he's not responsible for this.
Right. Well, look, somebody's responsible for it. And if your Westland intelligence contacts have told you anything about it, I mean, I think we'd really appreciate knowing.
He's like, yeah, okay, I can make some calls. Okay, I can go talk to him. I'll see what I can do.
Right.
You just got to make sure we're good, right?
I mean, look, we're trying to figure out who's trying to start up the gang wars again. Okay? That's all we're trying to do here. This isn't any sort of cloak and dagger garbage.
Exactly. And that's what I want to. I want what's best, and I can I'll work with people who I know. They're not so bad. They're amendable. And I'll see what I can find out.
Can I just do a quick figure him out to make sure he's not just bullshitting us and telling us what we want to hear?
Yeah, go ahead.
Still using the same thing where I get to roll with luck instead of charm. Okay, that's an 8. So,
Okay,
That's
can I ask
better.
one question.
sure. I'm looking at weapons moves. That's not helpful. Let's see. Is he telling us the truth? I already said. Basically.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
You guys scared him bad enough that he's telling the truth.
Okay, great.
Yeah, he was not involved in this, though he was, giving information about everything to the Westland Intelligence.
Hey, look, I don't have anything against the Westlands because the Westlands is what's going to pull us out of the Stone Ages that we've currently found ourselves trapped inside of. I went to school there.
Hey, of course. Yeah, they're, like I said, you can work with them.
I don't know
All
how
right.
much I like the idea of working with an intelligence agency, but I like Westland's money.
Well, I don't really have a choice, so
Right.
I'll talk to them about it and see what I can do.
Right.
Sounds good. Then she goes over to the sink, washes her hands, and then starts eating some fries.
Right.
Delicious.
But before you do that, Fenton, never again. You hear me? Don't you dare lie to us again.
His like huge, beautiful, silky fur just kind of like wilts, and he heads
Well,
out.
don't want to come out for. She jams more fries into her face.
Dimitri is like, whoa, what was that? Hey, any of you guys want to play me in Tekken? Mortal Kombat? I'm pretty good.
Can I roll to play him in Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, go ahead and roll cunning.
Okay, it's +1.
Right.
Although it should be Mortal Wombat, actually, is what it's called in this.
That's a 3.
Yeah, he kicked your ass in Mortal Wombat. He just like
Okay,
I've never played
You know-
video game before.
You know,
you
you
should like,
I just wanted to.
fatality.
Hold on, I want to.
Destroyed.
I know
I
that
was
we're
just smashing
on the clock
buttons.
here, but I want to give it a go.
Okay, go ahead and roll cunning to play Mortal Wombat with him.
Play Mortal
just-
Wombat with this guy.
Mhm.
I have got an 11.
You kick his ass. You do a cool fatality on it.
Oh, see this? This is like a secret fatality move with this character. Oh, look at
He's
that.
like,
Oh, look, I've just pulled your head off. Oh, I'm dribbling it around. Oh, what's that?
Oh.
Oh, there it goes. Oh, I ate your heart out. Yep.
Oh.
reminds me of fatalities I committed long ago.
In
Eh.
real life.
In this game, the characters can they escape?
You
They're
cannot escape violence. It will haunt you for the rest of your
And
life.
escape this mortal coil.
it's
I
Wow.
like,
prefer Grand Forestry.
just like prison.
Okay, so
Let's go.
you guys have two sort of leads or two possible suspects. Frankie Fragiano and the police chief Bogdan Bronsky. So I don't know if you guys want to split up to investigate these two, or if you want to like work as a team. What's
I
kind of
mean,
the plan
fuck,
here?
Fuck it, let's split up.
Yeah, I'm going with
2
splitting
for
up.
2.
Okay, who's going after
Fuck
Bronsky?
chicken. I'm gonna go for the frog.
Okay, so we'll have Red and Red. Who's coming with you?
Let's
Maybe
go
even
for
a
the frog.
I'll go for the frog.
Okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
Going
You have
for the
one
frog.
Nuck sibling with per
Yeah.
per
Split the
goon.
Nux.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a place that I can
nuts.
pick up like a bulletproof vest though?
I'll tell you what. Go ahead and roll, or no, for a bulletproof vest, yeah, you can pick one up. It's
Yeah.
the Iron Fang wolves. You need to roll charm to get like a really powerful weapon from them, from like one of their military arsenals. But a bulletproof vest they can just give you.
Okay.
So yeah, you can add a bulletproof vest. It's like-
Cool. I have no idea
Can I
how much wear a bulletproof
can
vest
I
should have on
Also,
it. but I'm
grab
just trying-
one.
Yes, we'll say it's the
Cool.
chainmail equivalent.
All right.
'cause there were people like armored up, and I'm like, I didn't know that was an option, and I would like that, please.
Can I replace my plate?
Hmm. You know what? Give me a charm roll, because those are the one you have is harder to come by. It's a bit bulkier.
Okay.
You actually have to go talk to people.
Okay, so I
That
have
doesn't-
the equivalent of chainmail.
Okay,
Woodland.
Fedor, how'd you do?
I got an 8.
You can get one box repaired.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's
good
have
at
the Oh, sorry, Deacon.
No, I'm good on armor. Don't worry.
Okay, cool. All right, so Red and Stevie. After a little digging, you discover like Fragiano. He's trying to find some good Sunstone Archipelago style food. Which there's like some, in Katzenberg. It's not too far from the Sunstone Archipelago. But still it's pretty hard to find decent Sunstone food over here. So he's trying to he's like outside one of these eateries, just like snacking on some pizza. He is a like Pine Barrens tree frog, so he's like very kind of like lean, just wearing like a sort of like a rumpled like dark suit with like kind of like a cool like gold chain over it.
I forget what information he could possibly have, by the way.
Well, he's the one who's working for Babbitt, so
Right. But what
Okay.
motivation does Babbitt have to start a gang war in like a former Eastern Bloc country?
hmm.
Money.
Yeah.
All right. So what's your plan here? You know, just like grab him or just walk up and talk to him.
I
I
think
think we just go ahead.
I think we should lie.
But what should we say to him? I don't even know.
Tell Nadia's dead. See his
Yeah.
reaction.
I guess we can say that.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay,
that.
you join him at this outdoor eatery. Go ahead and someone can roll trick an NPC.
That's with cunning, right?
I have +1 cunning.
I've
Yeah,
got
that is cunning.
+2.
Okay, then you should roll. Can I? Yeah, well, I guess we'll see if I can. Assist.
So, some bad news for the business deal. Looks like
yeah,
my aunt kind of, she is shuffled off this particular mortal coil.
His eyes go huge.
My trick and NPC is already at a 10.
Ooh, okay. All
Which I
right.
guess I have a +1 for it against him.
That's
no.
fair. Or that's about 7 to 9. He can choose one. He'll do
Oh,
it,
okay.
which is he's gonna reveal something.
Oh yeah, he's gonna. Sorry, I always misread trick and NPC.
Oh yeah.
Also,
no worries.
Yana literally never does it because her cunning is terrible.
He's like, oh, ooh, boy, that's I mean, hey, condolences.
Yeah,
I mean,
with
this
some.
life we lead, it's a risk. It happens, you know.
Yeah, I mean, not the usual suspects of some Dalmatians.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Dogs. Yeah. Look.
That seems like he genuinely had no idea about the involvement of these Dalmatian mercenaries.
Yeah.
I don't think I need to
probably
roll
not.
for that. That seems pretty obvious. That this is not the guy that
No,
hired
he
the
does give you
assassins.
this though. He says, "Look, I don't want to be telling tales out of school or nothing, but Mr. Babbitt, I mean, he was telling me that he wasn't so hot on doing business with your aunt.
Oh,
Yeah, he said it was like, you know, she didn't like know her place, or that, you know, she was like, you know, she didn't understand the way like business is supposed to work. That like, you know, she wants to be an equal partner. He wanted more of a junior partner situation. He wanted something that was more under his control.
right.
So I mean, he'll
Seems
probably be
like-
pretty happy.
Well, maybe
Yeah,
we
imagine-
should go. We should go tell him the good news.
Well, I mean, considering, like, with my aunt being dead, I'm kind of the closest that there is to a head of family now.
He's like, yeah, look about that. Look, Mr. Nux, again, tales out of school and all that. But Mr. Babbitt, he didn't seem too keen on you either.
No? Is it because
You
I
like
didn't dance for him?
Did he like a specific little chinchilla, perhaps?
No, he didn't like that chinchilla that much either. Too fluffy.
Then who was perhaps Deacon?
Now I considered him like, you said, I think his words were like, Deacon was flashy, but not in a good way, like me.
I'm curious about
Like
his
a
review
cool
of.
tattoo.
Yeah.
Curious about his review about me.
Well, then who did he want?
Yeah, Miss Nux, it was definitely like, you know, oh, she's just some like, you know, little Miss Fancy Pants, prim proper killjoy, doesn't know how to put her hair down, that kind of thing.
That's fair. I guess next time I'll give him a handy behind the Buick. Look, fact of the matter is, like, is there somebody your boss wanted to do business with?
He thinks about it for a little bit, and he's like, you know, I'll be honest with you. He doesn't tell me everything. Okay, meanwhile, Deacon and Fedor, you guys are checking out the police chief. You can find him probably like pardoning it up at a discotheque called like the Crazy Kennel.
Ugh.
The count.
It's
a
yeah,
nice
lots
place,
of
Fedor.
sorry, go ahead, Deacon.
It's a nice place. I mean, everyone comes here. I get a bunch of friends that come here like almost every other Sunday.
This is not music of our people.
Let's go. I happen to
Yeah,
like it.
it's the classic club scene that every crime movie needs. You guys are like going in. It's got that pulsating beat, flashing platforms on the dance floor, lots of animals just like dancing it up. And you see, of course, further back in a private booth with like a bunch of other dogs around him. Um, Bogdan Dronsky is just like partying, throwing back shots, doing like a line every so often off his badge. Just usual cool corrupt cop stuff. So what's your guys' plan for dealing with him?
All right, so we can't just run up and threaten him. Too many people in here. But we gotta get him alone, or else he's not gonna talk.
Maybe we buy him private dance, and he can dance with my blade.
I mean, I did say not to threaten him all that much, but maybe you can keep
Oh.
it down low, and we can just persuade him to come with us.
I only know how to threaten with blades, so you may have to take lead on this one, but I will provide backup.
Righto. Besides, I'm in my element here. Deacon just kind of dances right up to the police chief.
Amazing. I love it.
Quick reminder, what was his name again, Michael?
His name is Police Chief Bogdan Bronsky.
Chief Bronsky! Nice
Oh,
to see you here.
Deacon!
Glad
What's
you're
up, my dude?
Yeah, glad you're having fun. This is the best club in town, man. Didn't know you came here.
I know, man. The Kennel Club, I know it's ever since it opened, I've been here. Do a lot of leg sniffing, if you know what I mean. How? Ooh, yeah.
I hear you, man. But listen, me and Fedor over here, we need to talk to you for a minute. So it's not gonna be. We're not gonna pull you from the party too much. It's just we really need to ask you about something. If you could.
This could be trick or persuade. I'll let you decide.
Let's see. Do I have any move for this?
Oh yeah, or a special move if you want.
I do have it, but it's only when I'm in my car.
Ah, okay. Yeah, it wouldn't really work here then.
Nah, so persuade then. I got +1 charm.
Okay.
That's a 5. Looking good. And that's a 2 + 1, 8.
Okay. He'll go with you, but he's looking like he's starting to get suspicious. Especially when you see his Fedor there.
Can I do a loot and plunder to look for drugs to offer him?
Oh yeah, please do.
Okay, great. Roll with finesse. That is going to be a 9.
And I'm gonna mark 1 exhaustion to help him out there.
Great. So these drugs are worth a lot of money, are of special value to a particular faction, and they're extremely durable drugs. So I'm guessing that just means there's a lot of them.
Yeah, very potent. You get like a whole salt shaker of high quality. I gotta think of what drugs would be in this world.
Dog nip.
Yeah, dog treats.
Tell you what, I'll throw in a bag of.
It's cocoa powder.
Ooh, love it.
I'll throw in a bag of cocoa powder if you come with us.
Those ears go straight up. He's like, Fedor, I never knew you had it in you. I never knew you had it in you, my man. Let's go.
Yes, I love doing many drugs.
Yeah, and partying. I knew it.
Yes. Ooh.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, just come with us. We'll do a couple of shots.
All right, you guys get him outside into the back of the alley.
All right.
Thanks to those drugs, he's his reservations have gone.
Right, Deacon immediately pulls out his revolver. Okay. I'm just going to be clear here. I am really agitated right now. My mom got shot. There's a war almost on our heads. I need some info. And you're one of the people who knows everything that's going on.
He plops down on the floor and shows his belly, and is like, "It's Babbitt. It was Babbitt. Babbitt approached me. He said that we had to get rid of Nadia. He wanted a junior partner. He wanted someone that could work with him, not to just take his orders. I said I was used to doing that, and that I didn't have any love for the Nux family."
Can I figure him out? This is just hell. I'm embarrassed for him now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Figuring someone out. That's cunning.
Mm-hmm.
Just got a 0.
Oh no, sorry. Figure someone out as charm.
Okay. Roll. Top of the line. 4. And a 1 for 6.
I'm going to mark exhaustion to boost that to a 7.
Thank you
Okay,
very much,
nice.
Fedor. So figure someone out. All right. Is he telling the truth?
He is. Yes. Yeah,
Wow.
Babbitt was behind it, and Babbitt was going to use him as like his underling, take over the city.
Okay.
Okay. And were Stevie and Heron already at Babbitt right now?
They were talking to Fragiano. Actually, Stevie, at this point, we're going to do a quick cutaway. As Stevie, your cell phone rings, and it is Babbitt.
Pretend like we.
Hi,
She's dead.
Mr. Babbitt. How may I help you at this time?
He's like, "Hey, babe. I was real sorry to hear about your mom."
My aunt, but thanks.
Oh,
or are
right,
you
your
talking
aunt.
about? I mean, my mom recently passed away as well. My family
Yeah.
is
I know,
like a
real
dandelion
tragedy.
in the wind.
Invite him
Yeah,
over
terrible.
for drinks. He seems into you. You can use your womanly wiles. I did that in prison.
So, how may I help you today, though?
He's like, "Well, I mean, look, why don't you come swing on by Shoptropolis and get all your friends together,
Sure.
and let's go ahead and talk next steps."
I mean, yeah, it's gotta keep picking things up, you know? It's not
Yeah,
the life
that's
I
always my
wanted, but it's the
opinion.
life I got.
Hey,
And,
you know what? Visualize success, okay? So
Oh, yeah.
visualize
I'm
yourself and
visualizing.
all your friends coming to Shoptropolis, like right now. Let's do it.
Yeah, well, I'll be right there. Sorry about, the party and not dancing. I just have a lot of business on my mind right now.
Hey, no worries, babe. All right, I'll see you and all your buddies. Oh, and make sure Deacon comes too. I really want to have him there as well.
Oh, sure, I'll make
And
sure
Red
Deacon comes.
and Fedor, please bring them along. Yeah, just anybody. Yeah, your close buddies. Bring them all.
Going to try to murder all of us.
Okay. Yeah, I'll make sure to bring everybody along. We'll be there with bows in our hair and bells on our feet.
Sounds good. All right, ciao.
Ciao.
Okay.
I have a
Like he's
question.
fucking Italian.
Stevie, I have a question for you.
Sure.
How much is the mall worth to your family? If it were to, say, be bombed by us.
I don't think we should bomb the mall, you know.
But why not?
Well, because, I mean, you go and if you bomb the mall, then everybody's going to think you're the one responsible for bombing everything. And, your whole career has been people pinning things on you. Do you really want that pinned on you to boot?
I am fine to take the fall if it means that you good people stay out of prison.
I appreciate that, and the family appreciates your dedication, but let's keep in mind that it's definitely an ambush and see what we can do about it. But let's talk to Fedor and Deacon first.
Okay, Maul. Okay, let's go find them.
Yeah, let's
We
go
go,
find
Alright.
we go find them.
We'll
we go
cut
find
ahead a little bit. You guys have all rejoined. Just in the interest of time, if you you've armed up.
them.
Yes,
So
because
you
they
could have,
like
like-
9.
Yeah, so you could have gone to the Iron Fang Wolves and gotten a heavier weapon if you want.
Cool. Does this mall have a Chuck E. Cheese?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'll say it has. Maybe not a Chuck E. Cheese, because I mean that'd be even worse in this world. But like, yeah, it has like a fun animated kids
Like
you know,
animatronic?
animatronic area.
Okay. Tell him we want to meet there.
Okay. If
That
we're
you like
doing
the-
that,
You like the
Then-
pizza?
then here's plan. I am describing a plan of attack so we can have bonuses. So I will pretend to be animatronic character. I'm very convincing. I will have Kalashnikov behind me. When he come in, I animate alive, grab gun as part of show, and then bang, he's dead.
I will be supporting.
Amazing. Oh, I should say
Animatronic.
the mall is not open to the public yet. It's still being built.
Yeah.
So there's no employees or public to worry about.
Perfect.
Perfect.
No one, no poor security guard will die.
No.
Can I? So with my plan of attack, I get to roll with might, and
Yeah, go
some
ahead and
stuff
do that.
happens.
It's a cool,
Great.
cool raider move. I know Marvin knows that one.
It's a very good move.
That is going to be 9. So I'm gonna hold 2 and be able to use those later.
Is it worth it to spend exhaustion to get an extra one?
Maybe?
You never know when 3 hold might come in handy.
Yeah.
True.
Do it.
Also, I don't know how much exhaustion you have though.
I have. If I use this, I'll have 3 and 1 more to spend.
Okay.
And we're at the end of the game. You might as well.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, so you get
Well,
the 3.
I'd like to scope out the mall beforehand before we go in.
Yes. Go ahead and do a 10 situation.
That was my hope. Awesome. Now I'm rolling well, so that's nice for me. I got 11.
Nice. You can ask 3 questions to get that +1.
Okay, cool. So what's the best way in and out? Like if we have to do a fast escape?
Right. You can use the surface entrances and exits to get out.
Okay, sounds good. Let's see. When I'm looking out here, I'm looking for big threats. So whether that's somebody's planted a massive bomb, that there's secret mercenaries around,
Yeah, you discover as you're kind of scoping it out, you see the biggest threat is actually in the atrium. I think maybe as you're looking, you're using a scope to check the place out. You peer through the central atrium where they have the big, glass. You're peering into it and you see Nadia Nux is actually in there. She's in a wheelchair with an IV, and she's been placed kind of at the center of there as a lure.
Okay.
Or insurance to make sure you do what Babbitt tells you to.
Okay. Well, it looks like they know that Auntie or your mom's alive because she's in there as a prisoner. And I guess let's see, what should I be on the lookout for?
As you scope out the Chuck E. Cheese area, you see that or actually no. What you be on the lookout for is that as you are checking things out, a attack helicopter, painted in those Dalmatian colors, buzzes over the mall, kind of doing a little bit of reconnaissance, or kind of doing a patrolling thing, and then sort of hovers back as if waiting to be called in.
Hey, Fedor, do you have anything that can hit that?
I think I can grab something from warehouse, and Fedor grabs an RPG from
Oh, I love Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Okay, let's cut ahead to the dinner because I know we are kind of nearing the end here. All right, so
Well, can
Stevie,
we-
you're
Can we-
Mhm.
So Fedor sneaks in from the back and finds a animatronic and busts out the head and puts the head on and then stands on the stage, completely motionless.
Ironically, it's a Wolverine. This place is called
Perfect.
like Wally Wolverines. There's all these
Hell
like
yeah.
cute Wolverines that are around.
Oh.
Okay,
So-
Red, what are you? And then, oh, sorry, Stevie.
So yeah, my suggestion to Fedora was basically, try to shoot down the helicopter.
Oh, the helicopter is kind of like hanging back, like it's kind of like waiting to be called in.
Yeah. Just once it's close enough, Okay.
Okay.
Before they can shoot us, shoot them out of the sky.
Yeah, I too will join the Pizza Time band.
Okay.
in the sky.
You slide in.
Yeah, I'll be like
like
the
a drum
drummer.
set or something. Deacon, what are you doing?
Well,
Did
the car,
request us.
the car is definitely parked outside in case we need to get a, clean getaway. I guess we'll just walk in with the meeting with Stevie.
Yeah.
Okay. So Stevie and Deacon head in. These guys are already there hidden. And then after a little while, Jack Babbitt comes in, accompanied by Captain Polka Dot, this vicious-looking Dalmatian. So he pops down at the chair and is like, "Oh man, I love the pizza here, and like the Fun Time band. Like, oh, those tunes can't be beat."
Yeah, well, we're pretty proud to have opened up a chain in the city,
Yeah, about that. Here's the thing, Stevie and Deacon. You guys just don't understand the Westlander way of doing business. It's all about money. Money equals strength. And I used mine to buy some. And I'm going to use that strength to muscle you guys out of business completely. I tried to take out, like Stevie. I mean, I brought this up to your parents a while ago. They didn't want to play ball, so kaboom, they're out of the picture. But
Right.
I mean, yeah, but your fucking family, you're just a bunch of like trash-loving, disgusting rodents that just keep on breeding. So
Okay, actually, we're not rodents. We're more closely related to dogs than anything else.
the Dalmatian just like growls at that. He's like, "Ooh, you upset Polka Dot."
Well, I'm sorry I upset you by associating you with us.
Hey,
That-
don't mind him.
No, I mean, it's just, or bears, all
Mhm.
kind of the same family. Look, well, why the bears didn't really, end up walking around on hind legs, who knows? Regardless, bears in this world actually aren't humanoid.
Yeah, they're like giant monsters.
Look, see, here's the thing. Like, I do understand moving money. I do have an MBA from Vinesley. Maybe you've heard of it.
Ooh, an NBA from Vinesley.
Oh, I'm guessing that you don't have one.
Hey, I got my dad spent like so much money to get me admitted to Vines Low, the other college. I got a legacy scholarship. Booyah!
Great. Yeah. So, look, here's the thing is that we also use money to get what we want. For instance, my dad got a very, very nice gun from farther south. Would you like to see it?
Ooh, okay. I think right now, this is when Polka Dot like takes out a submachine gun in his coke and is going to open fire. Let's have our
Right.
strap be sprung here.
Right as that happens, Fedor grabs his Karachnikov and pulls it out and just lays down a line of fire. Well, it actually attempts to shoot Polka Dot specifically.
Ooh, okay. Go ahead, roll to target someone.
And I will use a trick shot for this.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Trick shot. Great. Wow, wonderful. That is going to be a 5.
You have
Ooh.
your move that you held, right?
Yeah, I have 3
Oh, yeah.
holds.
You have 3 extra. You can make it a 2. You could turn into a 7.
I can. Cool. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, with that, you could pick 2.
I will distract an opponent, and I will strike a second target, namely the jackrabbit.
Ooh. Okay. So I think you blast both of them. Polka Dot is really hurt, and Babbitt's pretty hurt. Both of them start like breaking and like running away out of this Wally Wolverine's Fun Time Pizza experience.
I would love to
heading-
shoot Babbitt.
Yeah, go ahead. They're you can just as they're like running away because they're trying to get to the atrium where the helicopter and your aunt is.
Sure. Shooting at Babbitt. Let's see. I'm at 7. Okay, I got an 8.
Okay, this is for engage or target someone.
Yeah, it'd be for target someone.
I can't help you with that. I only got 1 exhaustion.
Okay.
Well, I'm only at an 8 anyway, so it would require. Oh, that's right. You have the thing where you could.
Yeah.
Can I do a? Can I use my last hold to help? I believe lend a hand, add +1 to someone's roll. That'll make it a 9, and then could someone else do?
I think only
I
the one.
potentially help
Okay,
if I'm
okay.
assisting. Okay.
I see.
Yeah.
Like, could red mark exhaustion?
Yeah,
What's
could I
that?
mark exhaustion?
Oh yeah, because red can do 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. That makes it a 10.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect.
Great.
Oh, that's right. You have the thing where you can mark 2 exhaustion and help more, right? Or something. I don't know.
Well, because I'm your protector, so if I'm helping you,
Oh, that's
I
right.
know.
It's an automatic +2.
you
forget
take
how it works.
+1 ongoing weapon moves for the rest of the scene.
Also,
Oh,
I think
okay.
mine technically isn't a help. It's just a it's part of the
wait.
plan of attack. I can just add a +1 to the roll.
Yeah, and I forgot about the fact that we both benefited from a +1 for reading the tense situation.
Right.
So it was actually already at a +9, so the hold
we
would
go.
make it a 10.
Yeah,
Perfect.
bring it to a 10. Ooh.
Sorry.
Very good, very good.
So that
yeah,
means I
that's-
got to strike them before they got to
yes,
cover.
double damage.
Right. So she just
were
like.
Are you aiming more for Babbitt or for Polka Dot?
Oh no, 100% Babbitt just admitted killing my parents and killing Babbitt.
Oh yeah, Babbitt is like you just like unload like the whole clip of the Uzi and him as he's trying to get out. His like fancy suit and t-shirt thing is just like riddled with bullets. He plops back onto the atrium. Polka Dot is still up. He like dashes back to where where your aunt is. He runs over to her, keeping his submachine gun on there. He's realizing the situation, like he was not prepared for this. For Wally Wolverine to pull out a gun and shoot him. So he's unprepared. He like brings up his walkie-talkie and he's like, bring the hammer down. The helicopter smashes through the rooftop of the mall. Glass is like raining everywhere.
Just as this happens,
what's that?
Fedor is going to slide the RPG over to Red.
Well, oh yeah, I haven't.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll shoot down the helicopter.
Okay. And then Deacon, he's like glaring at you as he goes to your mom, who is still like in the wheelchair and is sort of conscious, but is not able to resist.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, this is your mother, yes? One wrong move, I kill her.
Is there any like I don't know? He's in the atrium, right?
Yeah, it's like surrounded with stores. It's a big kind of like the middle area of the mall.
Is there anything I can jump off of, swing off of, or like slide across?
Oh, totally. Like the food court stuff's there, so all like the booths, with like bouncy tent kind of structures on them are there. So
Oh, bouncy tents.
lots of very like 90s vaporwave style sculptures as well, like giant circles, huge cones. Jenny, the malls that we would go to, I'm thinking of those kinds of things.
It's like a big, like some people flying.
Yeah.
Like a weird zigzag pizza.
Yep, all those huge sculptures are there as well that are perfect like launching pads.
Well, he doesn't have a scar, but he does have swashbuckler. When you first charge into battle by swinging, diving, or leaping to engage an enemy, And melee at close range. Well, actually, revolver is close, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you can use it like you can jump into him and then use it as a melee weapon.
I guess so. So I'll do that. And Deacon's going to do his best Jong-Woo impression.
Oh man. All right, Inspector
John.
Tequila, go ahead and throw yourself into battle with the swashbuckler.
Right. That's a 5. And that's a 4 plus 2, 11.
Oh man, wow. I'm just taking a quick peek at the move myself here. Whoa. Okay. Oh, so yeah, so it's an 11. Yeah. So what do you do to like race up and like jump on this guy?
All right. So there's a lot of sculptures and everything around. I don't know if wall running is too out of character.
That's okay. I mean, they're like smooth kind of like pyramid cone shaped things, so they're pretty easy to run up of.
Right. So use them as stepping stones to get up to the atrium and just tackle the son of a bitch.
Nice. Okay, so go ahead and I guess pick 3.
For melee?
Yes.
Okay, gonna inflict serious harm. I'm going to frighten my foe. I'm going to suffer little harm.
Okay, you will take. I'm gonna say you take 2 harm as he manages to get some shots in on you. But yeah, you bring him down and just like close range, put the revolver right up to his head and just open fire, and yeah, put his brains right there on next to these beautiful vaporwave sculptures. Jenny just sent some pictures of the wonderful sculptures that are at Sacramento's excellent malls. Okay, so the helicopter is spinning around to face you guys. It's got like the rockets ready to go. Red, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot down this helicopter.
My God. Okay, do target someone.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Unless you have like trick shot or something.
Let's check. Oh, I do. Oh no, I don't. Oh yeah, I do because I took Dirty Fighter. Yeah, I'll do trick shot. Hell yeah.
Go for it.
Cool. Let me. What do I roll for that?
It's finesse.
Finesse. Okay, great. That is 9 plus 2 plus 1 for a 10.
Oh, whoa! How do you take down this helicopter?
I want to make direct eye contact with its pilot.
Uh-huh.
And say, shopping trip? Shoot it. Shopping trip?
Yeah, it's just like race your rocket. You just fire from the shoulder. It zooms up, smashes like right into the cockpit, blows up. Helicopter spins crazily out of control. Goes into the KB toys, blows up.
Shopping mall, more like shopping fall.
Nice. High 5.
Furbies are destroyed, perhaps, but after the blast,
they're burning but not dead. They cannot die.
Yeah, there's some pretty horrifying burning Furbies. But a Biani baby, comes flying out of the blast and lands in your arms.
Oh boy, it's the one that's the little dragon with the kind of crinkly special wings.
Nice.
A little singed, but still pretty good.
Oh, still good. I kiss its nose and say, like, you are my new brother.
And with that, we're gonna draw this episode to a close. We'll go ahead and do level ups just because. And also tell me, what do you think happens to your character after this game is over? Maybe we'll go the original way we went. So let's start with Marvin and kind of go through Kat, Alex, and then Jenny.
All right.
So yeah, so see if we got any level ups. Just maybe we'll do a one shot later in the future with these guys. This was a lot of fun, I gotta say. Doing modern day Root, like it was cool.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I got crime advance when you illicitly score a significant prize or pull off an illegal caper against impressive odds. Don't know if we really scored anything.
I mean, murder is an illicit caper, and there were some impressive odds.
Revenge. We did get revenge.
Yeah, you can get that one.
Like, there's literally a drive called Revenge. and I don't have it.
Oh no. Okay. Well,
I feel like crime is deserved in this case.
yeah, crime is okay.
Okay. And then
And
infamy. Advance when you decrease your reputation with any faction.
I'm not sure if that really happened in this particular game. I guess the Katzenberg mob might go up.
Yeah.
I don't know if
No
we did any
problem.
like faction mechanics in this one though.
Was it decrease or increase?
Decrease your reputation with any faction.
Right.
Infamy.
So I don't think your
Okay.
reputation decreased with anybody.
Nah, it was already bad.
So what do you think happens to Deacon?
Well, after his mom Nadia gets out of the hospital, I think Deacon's going to kind of emphasize, Mom, I really think we should just get out of the city, maybe. I don't know about doing business here anymore, especially with people killing us. We can't really trust anyone. And plus, there is my racing career. I mean, I don't know if that's really going to help the family or anything, but Stevie knows what she's doing.
Okay. Maybe you guys like retired the seaside, and Deacon gets a career as like a world famous automobile racer. All right, very cool.
After
What about?
this, I don't think Deacon really has his heart in the crime business that much.
I mean, that's fair. He's some cool crime stuff, but yeah, I can see that. All right. How about Stevie?
So before I go into the drives, the first thing that I want to describe really quickly is that she went over to the dead rabbit's body
Mhm.
and said, like, I like how you dance, sweetheart.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I wanted to get that out because she's been pissed off this whole game about him saying that to her.
True, absolutely.
And I mean, she did a little boogie for her when she shot him repeatedly in the back.
Oh, sure. The final dance.
And the other thing she does is look for his wallet and if there are any credit cards on him, because she's going to run that as much as humanly possible before like anybody figures out this guy is dead.
Oh, nice.
It's going to take a while for anybody to find out this guy is dead because he gets to take a nice little acid bath.
Yeah, you go on quite the spending spree.
Yeah. So like we really we drain his accounts as much as possible. Like, I mean, we professionally drain his accounts.
Oh, sure.
Before like somebody finally catches on, like, oh, he's probably not alive anymore.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's nice. It's nice that he contributed to rebuilding the mall, and us going legitimate. So I feel like with that being said to boot, crime is decidedly a drive that got fulfilled for her. And
oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
The other one is freedom advance when you free a group of denizens from oppression. I don't feel like I freed anybody really from oppression.
Really.
Yeah, I mean, as far as everything goes, like she definitely is taking over crime in this town. Getting gradually, I mean, going legitimate is nice, and she definitely invests in a lot of legitimate businesses, but crime is also a business,
Mm-hmm.
And if the Nux family isn't in control of it, then that means that all of these Eastern Black types are going to come in, and be running it. And I don't really want people of the former, I don't want the Winter Mob taking over the city. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah.
Katzenberg has a way that we have handled illicit activities for a long time, be it gambling, prostitution, drug running, all these things are things that people want. And it's not exactly our fault that they're illegal. I mean, if it's not being provided in a safe way by the Nux family, then it's going to be provided in a dangerous way by the Winter Mafia, after all. And make sure that Red doesn't get, put behind bars repeatedly anymore. Like, I'm tired of the idea of doing frame jobs on like more innocent creatures,
That's very good.
Yeah. Like that's a practice that needs to stop.
Totally. So yeah, Stevie like leads the Nux family to like a new era of criminal dominance over Katzenberg.
I mean, and we have a lot of legitimate businesses too, politicians. Having the chief of police is nice, but having people in politics is a lot better.
Oh, for sure. maybe like in the far future, you can go into like NFT stealing.
Yeah, you know.
No. Yeah.
I mean,
Could be.
she's very techno forward. Like she's always
That's
trying to
true.
jump on
Yeah,
the
I mean,
new
internet,
trends.
like Silk Road style stuff, I'm sure offers up a whole.
Yeah, I mean, this is the early days
yeah.
of the internet, so she's like already doing as much digital piracy as possible.
Like
Oh yeah, I
RuneScape
mean that's.
Oh, yeah.
scams.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a lot of the Nigerian print
Phishing.
scams and that kind of stuff.
Oh,
know.
amazing.
Pass this on to everybody in your chain, or you'll be cursed by Bloody Mary, and
Yep, she invested all those
you
early.
know a lot of phishing scams. She's not a good. She's not good, but you know, what are you gonna do?
What are you
She
gonna
didn't
do?
choose this life. This life chose her, and if you know, if it's
Yeah.
gonna be her life, she's gonna be as good at it as possible.
Absolutely.
Mm.
How about the Wolverine, Fedor Belinsky?
Fedor, probably still a little confused about the whole, oh, we're actually trying to make money here instead of
This run thing,
you know. Yeah. I think he's honestly probably just still an enforcer going around the city looking tough. He doesn't really have a lot of prospects going for him, but he is thankful that Red did take the fall for his triple homicide those 10 years ago.
Okay, a good friendship there.
And I think I definitely did both crime and greed.
Oh yes, oh yeah, you get the two then for
Yeah.
sure. Okay, and then how about Red?
Yeah. So Red the mall gets blown up a good amount and somebody has to take the fall for it, and Red says no, fuck that, and pins it on the police officer.
Yes, pin it all on the crooked
crooked
cop.
cop. So he has to go to prison, and Red is like, all right, well, if now we are being straight and narrow, I will get a good job at the Wally Wolverine Pizza Parlor. And
wow,
yeah, he's really happy. He loves the mall. He just loves the sharper image, and everything about it is just fantastic, and so much opulence, and the joy of just meeting and seeing new people and making children happy every day.
Whoa! I mean, who knew that Red is becoming a mall rat? Is how
yeah, he's like he's just a mall rat. He befriends some like emo like goth turtles at the at the like Hot Topic.
Ocelot Topic.
Ocelot Topic, yeah.
And it's just you know, turning over a new leaf.
Wow. All right. Oh, did you get any level ups there?
Oh,
really
yes.
Quick.
So I picked Discovery and Freedom. So it says when you encounter a new wonder or ruin, I want to say the mall's a wonder.
Oh, the mall is a wonder.
And I didn't get Freedom. I should have picked Revenge as one, but that's
yeah,
okay.
Revenge would have been good. All right.
I didn't select it though. Next
okay.
one. Oh, I also should have said that Red's name is actually not Red. It's Aaron. It's Aaron Heron, and he was an heir. And he would run errands.
Oh, so he was Aaron the Heron, who was an heir who ran errands. You're saying? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So he goes back to being called Aaron Heron, and he runs errands for the pizza place.
Someone named, it's run by someone named Sharon.
Oh, okay. He kind of likes Sharon.
Their competition is the Red Baron. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if Aaron Heron is happy being a pizza slinger, then Stephanie's certainly not going to drag him back into the life, you know.
If he has to go back, he'll do it for family.
Live your best life. Family, you seem happy.
Yeah. He still is. It's hard. It's like this is better for him, but sometimes he has flashes of exploding helicopters and doing cool shit, and it's like,
Yeah. Every time you leave, they pull you back in.
Hmm. Maybe in the future we'll do another one shot with these characters, or two shot, I guess, because I had a lot of fun with this one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that brings this episode to a close.
Sweet.
First time we've run long in a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, that's good.
I was kind of ambitious with this one, so I was not. I don't know. I was not prepared for it to go long, but I was like, I want to give it what it deserves, So it's okay if we're a little bit over, I think.
Agreed. No, that was stellar. And I love how these characters can come back. I love the ending of this part. You guys have some. I'm thinking of the future, and I know Michael is too. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us. Thanks again, Gray Mouse, for hanging out and chatting it up with us. We will be back next week. We're going right through this, so but we're going to be back to our normal storyline. So it'll be in episode 2 next week of our 5th series. And
right, that'll be the second to last one ever.
Yeah, this is coming
of
to
this
the
season
end.
at least.
Yeah, this season's coming to an end. So that's how you go out. This is how we're all doing it. We're gonna you announce that it's the last season. That's just the way you do it these days. So we will see you next week. But until then, make sure to pull up a chair and make time.
The tabletop.
Tabletop.
All right, everyone. We'll see you soon.
See you later.